I don't have any way of starting this video because I've had a lot of questions and I've had a lot of just philosophical thoughts over this past week regarding everything that's been happening in our country. This is coming to you guys raw today because obviously I don't have any bullet points. I don't have a script to follow or anything like that. This is just me sitting in front of the camera and just having a discussion with you guys. I can't understand after the 2.5 centuries that this nation has been around that we still destroy each other like this. Why there's still racial injustice in this country. At least, in the United States alone, it's just gotten so out of control. I can't speak for the other countries out there now, but I invite everybody in this world who is watching this video to join in this conversation and to share what you're thinking and feeling right now. I can't understand why things have still, after all this time that the United States has been around, we're still trying to destroy each other. And it's all based on skin color, ethnicity, your background. People still hate each other over how they look, what their skin color is, where you're from. I can understand why we're still like this after all this time. We're in the year 2020. Okay, we're in a new decade of a new century of a new millennium. And after all this time, we still hate each other. And why? Why do we still hate each other after all this time? Because the skin pigmentation? Because of where you grew up? Because of your ethnicity? Your culture? Why? Why are we still like this to each other? Obviously, I don't have the answers. Maybe you do. Maybe somebody out there who's watching this, maybe they have the answers. But all I can say right now is, I don't know why. Why do we have to still deal with this? Why do we still have people out there who are hell-bent on destroying other people's lives? Is this a legacy that we want to leave for future generations? I don't understand this. I don't get it. I can't fathom any of this. Why is this still a thing? I was going to put out a video today of me playing a violent game, basically. I was going to play more of Postal. And then Friday, I was going to play some Duke Nukem. But right now, even though I released a video on Monday of me playing Doom, I really don't know at this time if it should be appropriate to put stuff up like that. I think it might be a little too insensitive. At least that's how I'm thinking. Your opinion might be different. And I invite you guys to give me your thoughts and opinions, because that's what this video is all about. I'm opening up a discussion with you. I want you to leave your comments down below. I want you to tell me what you're thinking, what you're feeling. I want you to tell me how frustrated and angry that you are about everything that's going on. Maybe we can find some kind of resolution of some kind. I mean, it's not going to be something that's going to solve all the problems, but at least we can brainstorm on something. But as I was saying, I have been uploading these videos to YouTube, me playing these games, and I mean, I'll continue to do so. But I think what I would like to do is, at least for the next few videos I upload, that I want to do at least some games that are a little more entertaining, a little more peaceful. Well, I don't know about peaceful, because all games have some kind of violent content to a certain degree, but nothing that goes beyond gory or anything like that. I just think right now that's probably not the best thing. That's just my personal opinion on that. But what I want to do is, I am thinking about doing a charity live stream a week from this Saturday on the 12th, and I'd like to do this for I forgot the name of the name of this charity organization. Hang on one second. What I want to do is, a week from this Saturday, I want to do a charity live stream for the Minnesota Freedom Fund. And of course, I'm reading off of my cell phone because I can't remember the name of it. But basically, it's a community-based nonprofit that combats the harms of incarceration by paying bail for low-income individuals who cannot pay their way out of jail or to bail themselves out. And these are people who were jailed for peaceful protests, and these are unfortunately people who were thrown into the mix, so to speak, because there are other people, other protesters, although they're nothing more than just a bunch of gangbangers and thugs who blend in and decide they want to cause hell and havoc just because. It has nothing to do with what's happened in Minneapolis with George Floyd. It has nothing to do with that. So they just go ahead and they loot and they destroy family-owned businesses just because it's just something to do. It has nothing to do with the cause. And that is so upsetting. So I'm thinking about doing a 12-hour live stream on Saturday, June the 12th, from 12 noon Central Time to 12 midnight. And just play a bunch of games. I won't do any I'm not going to do any raffles or anything like that. I just want you guys to just check out the stream. I'll have more information as we go along, and just donate to this worthy cause. And we're just going to have 12 hours of me playing games, just having fun. There's going to be some interaction between you, of course, in the chat, in the live stream, and myself. I want to actually do something that's kind of entertaining, just to at least alleviate a little bit of this stress and all the pressure of what's going on right now, because I think that's what we need. And I just want to do something good. Good for those who, unfortunately, have been caught in the crossfire. It's just, I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm pretty much every negative emotion right now when I think about everything that's going on. I've said this so many times in the video, I can't understand why we're like this now. How many more people, how many more lives are going to have to be taken before something is done about all this? How many more George Floyds is it going to have to take for this to finally come to an end? I'm hoping no more. I really want that to be the reality. I want no more of this. I don't want any more innocent people to have their lives taken away because of somebody else who has prejudice against what the other person's skin color is. We shouldn't have to deal with that any longer, but we still do. Not all cops are bad. That's a fact right there. There are some that who were trained to be police officers, who I feel were undertrained. They already have predispositioned thoughts and feelings about people of other ethnicities. And they figure since they're hiding behind a badge, they can get away with anything. And that's so not true. And that's evident right now about what's going on with that police officer who did kill George Floyd. And the other people who were there, the other 3 police officers who were there and didn't step in, and they lost their jobs as well. We shouldn't have to deal with this. It's the year 2020. This should not even be a thing. I don't know when it's going to stop. I hope it does someday, because again, I don't want this to be left as a legacy for future generations. I mean, this is written in history books. I mean, we've read history books. We've read about all the things happened back in the 50s and the 60s, even before all that as well. And we should be beyond that now. But I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know what it's going to take, or if anything's ever going to change. I would like for there to be change, but it's out of my hands. The best thing we can do right now to make a change is to vote. Whomever it is you're voting for, see where they stand on racial discrimination. See what their policies are. We have to start doing some research to find out what their overall agenda is. And if it fits with our own, they deserve the vote. They deserve to be the ones running the country. Because obviously the people we have right now, honestly, I don't think they care. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but in my eyes, I seriously think they just don't care. And that's incredibly unfortunate and sad. All right, I'm done blabbering on about this. Like I said, I'll give you guys more information about the live stream I'm going to be doing on June the 12th. I want to do some good because there's people out there who deserve it. So I want to do that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys next time. All right. See ya.